recording starting now. Awesome. All right. All right. Hello. Welcome, everyone. This is APA's Town Hall for July 22nd. Hopefully, everyone's having a good day today. Zen's up here. Perfect. Um, so, we're going to go ahead and start with the general updates. Um, so, for our future town hall meetings, it looks like since we're focusing on a lot of internal structuring and there's not a lot going on, we're going to be moving to a every other week for town halls. We're still doing a lot of stuff, but in terms of it being, digestible every week, we figure it might work out more for every other week. And then Vontex, did I spell the name correctly? I just realized. Yes, I did. Wanted to go over briefly about school.
No, I corrected it.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. Uh, go ahead and explain what you wanted to go over.
All right. Shame we don't have a bigger turnout because I was hoping to kind of get the word out because I think
Oh, did they?
specifically Hermes,
Yeah.
Modes, and a couple of others I think would be pretty good to include on this agenda item. But basically, I think it's probably time for us to kind of work on collaborating on a document kind of
Yeah.
summarizing all the important information we know about the school board issues and use that to put together like plans of action, like standardized procedures for
Mm-hmm.
data gathering and actions to take whenever there is a problematic school district encountered. Because I kind of feel like we're entering a stage where we need to start taking some action, and that's probably our first step is working on a way to tame the beast, so to speak, since there's, we're all split up into our own geographical regions. And if we can come up with a standardized way to tackle
Mm-hmm.
this issue, because it does kind of, especially since it seems like it's so similar in every instance it crops up. Do that and also summarize the important information. I think we can use that to kind of get going on, regionally taking action, and that'll be our way as an organization to start taking action regarding the school board issues.
Awesome. Oh yeah, 100%. And like you said, we have that document in our Nextcloud. Everyone should be on there. If you have any suggestions, there should be a segment on the bottom of the doc as well for how we could better organize this. Um,
Oh yeah, feel free to edit the shit out of it because it's just kind of I haven't had a lot of time to work on it as is. It's just kind of a stub, like with a little info.
yeah,
So if you have better ideas on how to organize it, how to structure it, feel free to like do whatever you want to its current structure.
yeah.
I'm kind of yeah.
No, I apologize. Yeah, main thing is gathering information, organizing around these school board events, and like combating that those board races and just in general like horrible school policies and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, and if we can figure out like standardized,
Mm-hmm.
and I think this is a problem where we can kind of come up with standardized ways to tackle it, so that say we present or say a region lead is like, hey, um, there's a school board in my area that's a problem. What can I do about it? Um, we have a set of procedures in place that are most likely going to be effective, like for gathering information, for effectively coordinating with the local school board candidates, or protesting if necessary.
Right.
I really feel like that's something we could tackle.
Absolutely. All right, moving forward, and a link to the town hall is in the chat, but also it should be posted. If you have a hard time finding it, just DM me or whoever, and that should have a link to the Nextcloud um, doc if you have an account with us or with APA. Um, moving forward, we have region support team. Uh, looks so or SRM. We are switching from SR states region management to more of an accurate role terminology, which we're gonna now switch to a region support team or RST. Um, just to kind of like, yeah. Uh, next thing is new document for organizers in APA. We should have a link for uh, criteria for organizers, but also we're working on a folder for any new organizers or current organizers that have like a little kit describing what they could do. Um, oh, sorry about that. And then how they can help, how can they organize, all a bunch of good resources. Um, and yeah, that should be in the organizers shared folder in on Nextcloud. Moving forward, we have infrastructure. Did you want to touch on that, Lyra?
Yep. So right now, the things that we're starting to move towards is actually starting to develop some of our internal software. And right now, our entire development team is using Python. So we're looking for more Python developers. We have a few projects that are coming up. Primarily, we're working on a Discord bot to handle cross-server roles management. So
True.
if you program in Python or know anybody who does, and you or they would be interested in helping out, feel free to DM either myself or Matt, and we'll get things figured out.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I touched on you this, but Bonkis does know Python and does want to help with that. So
Bonkus is already on our team.
I know. Oh yeah, but like even more so. Like, yeah. But yes, definitely looking for new Python people. Moving forward, we have community management. I think they have a few. Zen, why don't you, if you want to go ahead and take the lead? Yeah. You're muted, by the way, Zen.
Yeah, it's kind of noisy in my background. Sorry. So, yeah, I just like was telling Von Tux on the side, we're trying to work out some recurring events. I'm gonna see if I can time them to like the off week when we don't have this meeting, so that like, like if people are in like the habit of like coming weekly, they can still do something. Like what Von Tux was talking about, like organizing for the school boards would be a good workshop to do on an off week because everybody was interested in that. I'm kind of working with Casey and Francis, the event coordinator and like recruitment team on this, but it hasn't like I want to say it had like nobody's pulled the trigger on like making these events and like like following through quite yet. Like it's in the works, but like we do need to come up with a process on like how we can like organize and hold these because then we can like do it for like other other subjects too.
Right.
Yeah. So Hermes like opted to become part of PR team, and I'm like catching him up to speed. We're starting to work on stuff. Zelda came up with some prompts for the CalCare writing, and like I'm gonna try and summon all the writers and like get them organized into like making like initial scripts, and then we can like see which ones are possible to produce and stuff like that. And that's like mostly what I've been doing this week.
Nice. I mean, there's
a lot of stuff on.
Do you have the doc open right now, or I can just? Can you see the doc at all?
Yeah, I can see it on your screen.
So I don't know if you touched on this point, or if you want to start at that point and then go down, I can help you.
Oh yeah, I'm still looking for the social media team and a social media manager. Um, Eventually, like I'm gonna make the mod training first, and then I'll be looking for moderators too. There's that poll for the events. I gave it to Vontux on the side. It's like a general interest in like what workshops we should do. Like the first ones we came up with were like Adrian, like cooking night, and then the school board, and there was like another one, but I forgot what it was off the top of my head. You can vote on like which one's your favorite.
Yeah.
And then Casey has like, I know like it's too blurry to read on the screen, but like, Casey's sent around this image of like, uh, 2 different nights we can have like a community check-in, which is kind of like at first they called it like group therapy, but we were kind of wanted more casual than that. But like like a community time, and then yeah, the discussion groups would be like I said, this kind of workshop to get people like involved in certain subjects or like an extended discussion on something. Like yeah, that.
Okay.
And then well, yeah, we were gonna look into see what we could do to help the striking writers and actors in LA, and it's apparently going to be UPS and hotels and a lot of groups at this point. Like Francis is probably going to go on strike with UPS like sometime soon, so might even like kind of like help Francis do an event for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We're
That's
still seeing
awesome.
what our options
I
are.
really want to help them
Yeah.
out. CalCare. Oh, go ahead for next one. Or I believe you talked. Did you talk about this one? The CalCare
Yeah.
promotional. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, we already did that. Oh, the meeting is tomorrow at like 6 p.m. this time tomorrow about getting together for like like the scripting stuff. Like if you are interested and you can't make the meeting, I can DM you the prompt. I basically just need people to like to follow the steps and make the thing. Yeah, and then like Zelda's gonna be there tomorrow or like lead, and yeah, she's really got some good ideas to sort of keep us on the same page. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. And then we have a really big one is that we're a proposal to turn APA Discord server into a broad APA social server and move all regions to their own organizing Discord servers.
Right. We're still like like we're still kind of thinking about how this would work because this would be a very long-term thing, and it sort of has like an intersection with a bunch of stuff like what do we define as like the member of APA and how it relates to the Discord and like how it relates to like joining the Discord. So like there's like a lot of larger discussions about that we're still working on. We got rid of the gate, so we're just like allowing people who come in from like invites and stuff. Because like the gate was like keeping like people who want to get engaged out more than it was kind of helping like as a defense mechanism against like raids or whatever. So we got rid of that. We'll work on how to do like different protections later.
Yeah. All right.
We're remodeling the server for like the various teams. So if you have a team and you didn't talk to me already about like what channels you might want or like the tools that are like we could use in the Discord server, like try to get contact with me if you can. Yeah.
Awesome. I think that covers everything in community.
Yeah.
Awesome. Research. To my knowledge, there's nothing for research, but Harold, if you have anything to add to that. Oh, I don't know if they're with me. Let's see. Is Harold even? Harold. Oh, Harold.
Harold's in the audience.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I didn't see if they raised their hand or not. They just did. Cool.
So research-wise, we have nothing. Both Moat and I don't have much to add, except for the fact that we are remodeling research right now, along with the projects like Vontex just talked about regarding school boards and how we can do an active plan. And we're still trying to currently work with our partners on direct action, on methods of direct action. So keep an eye on the research channel if you're interested. And we are currently looking to expand the research team. If you're interested in research, please contact either Moten or me on your interest. And that's pretty much it for now.
Awesome. Okay. We are then gonna go to the Q&A portion, and if anyone has any questions, like just use this. We're actually trying to do more of a stack method this time. Like still raise your hands, but I'm not sure if that keeps track of what which person rose their hand first. So if that doesn't work out, then we can always fall back on the stack method. Let's see, looking at the chat. It doesn't look like anyone's raising their hands. I think that pretty much sums it up. Awesome. Thanks again for coming through. I'm gonna go ahead and hey Modes. I'm gonna go ahead and finalize this town hall and call it a good one. We'll see each other not this upcoming Saturday, but the next one after. All right. Let's go ahead and